What's up, y'all, man? It's BCA, ready for war, not for play. But if you never been to my channel, I talk about discipline in all different facets. The biggest one we talked about is retention, but also we're going to talk about dating, healthy dating, and how to help your dating life through discipline and actually aligning properly with yourself and everything you need to do to get to the path you want to be. So you can look at my website at www.blanchardcultureagency.com if you would like to get a consultation or anything like that, you can contact me for one-on-one coaching and we can get you through anything discipline you need to get through. If you're recovering from alcohol or something like that, I can help you with that. If you're recovering from drugs, I can help you with that. Recovering from fapping and retention, all that stuff. I can help you with any of the things you may need help with, and I can be your accountability partner. A lot of people just want somebody to check in on them and make sure they're sticking to the goals, and not everybody has this, so I can be there for you. So make sure you go and look at the website. I got the link in the bio. You can go check it out. Okay. So back to the video for today. So I want to talk about how semen retention rewards everything. You get all the awards on retention. And what I mean by that, if you want to have a certain amount of money and you want to be in a certain position in your life, retention will get you to that. What I mean by that is I'm not gonna say that yeah, you're gonna make, six figures and up because of retention. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you will an opportunity will present itself for you to make $100,000. You will have a interview or something like that for a job that's at that level by doing retention, right? And retention is not just the practice, but you also have to do the things also that aligns with whatever you want. So if you want to save money or you want to have a certain job, you have to have certain experience, certain education, certain training to get certain positions. So I'm not going to sit up here and let you think that just retention will get you everything in the world. That's not how that works. You have to also put in work on your own outside of retention to get to where you want to get to. So I want to put that out there. Let's talk about the rewards I'm talking about. The rewards I'm talking about is having a peaceful life. Okay. When you're not on retention, your life isn't as peaceful as it is on retention. On retention, you have a different level of discernment. It's certain things you will partake in, some things you won't, but you have a position in your life where you know that this is where you want to be at. Now, what I can say is when it comes down to retention and the rewards piece, the rewards you will see is a mentality flow that works for you. You won't really have a lot of the up and downs you have with women like you used to. You're gonna be more so at a plane in life where you understand that okay, well she just how she feels right now. She may feel different later, but I'm not gonna match her energy. I'm gonna be calm. I'm gonna be chill, and etc. Right? On retention is how you move. And when you're not on retention, you get agitated, you get angry, frustrated, and all of that. Now, sometimes there are stories out there about being frustrated on retention because of, you know, withholding or whatever. But at the end of the day, you need to, at the end of the day, you need to understand that there's just one piece of the puzzle. My bad, y'all. What you got to do is understand that this practice has a lot of dividends. And when you're on retention, you need to start doing journaling. You need to journal every day your journey because you're going to start to see a lot of things in your life start to change on it. Okay. Now, the rewards you receive are all based on what you really want. Okay. Now, with that want may not be something outlandish. We're talking about having a life that's peaceful, fun, enjoyable, and something that you are happy that you have. I see people that's on retention that say that their life is boring. This it's not boring. It's peaceful. We consider peaceful boring nowadays, and that's the problem with people that start in retention and people that's doing anything with discipline. They start to call it boring, and it's not boring. It's peaceful. That's what peace looks like. That's what peace is. And a lot of people say they want peace, but they don't really got peace, right? Or say that they want peace, and when they get it, they don't embrace it, right? So you need to understand what you want out of retention and what are you trying to do with your life to change your life. You have to make the decision because once you change and make the decision, you're going to see the things around you change and shift for the better. So the rewards you receive, you're going to receive the life that you deserve. You're going to have a life that you may not even think you deserve. There's going to be so much things happen in abundance from retention. It's ridiculous. And there's a lot of people that have channels about retention and you can see their stories as well. But it's a lot of rewards with being on retention and keeping the retention and being a person that's not like everybody else when it comes to retention, right? The fappers and stuff like that. You're in a different world then, okay? So I want to leave y'all with that today. If you are on SR or anything like that, you need to just keep going. Don't fall short. If you do fall short, pick it back up, get back to it, do what you gotta do, and you'll do good, all right? So that's all I got for y'all today. Peace out.